Have you seen pictures of these tiny blue pools of hot spring water that look like they're tumbling down a cliff with epic views of the valley in the distance? This is Tolantongo, which is becoming one of the most popular day trips and day tours you can do from Mexico City. But is it worth it? Is it worth the price? Is it worth the 4 hours to drive there? Watch along with my video to find out as I show you what we do exactly throughout this day in Tolantongo, and I'll give you my thoughts at the end of the video, answering the ultimate question, is it worth it to visit Tolantongo from Mexico City? Let's check it out. All right, everybody, so here we are a few hours later after a bright early morning, leaving to do a day trip to Tolantongo, which is essentially, I'm gonna show you a bunch of really beautiful little pools and this really beautiful like valley that we're walking to right now. We just arrived. We actually booked an Airbnb tour, which is a little bit steep, $140 per person, which is quite a bit more than I'm used to spending for an activity, but includes transportation, entrance tickets. It includes like a breakfast buffet, which had some vegan options, which is good for us. Some pretty good vegan options, to be honest. Not that it's catering towards vegans, but it was more than just like a salad and like a piece of toast. So as I mentioned, it does take about 4 hours to reach Tolantongo, but towards the end of the journey, we saw this really beautiful church in this awe-inspiring canyon and valley, which actually is the location of Tolantongo, down near the bottom. As you can hear, very close to the water, and it's a perfect day. It's like 60 to maybe a lower 70, and the sun's coming through, but it's partly cloudy, so it's a perfect day for the hot springs. So let's show you these beautiful grutas Tolantongo. Just double check the name. I think I got it right this time. Just look how gorgeous this is, everybody. Here, the beautiful hot tubs, the ravine. We're gonna go in this one right now. It actually has a little bit of waterfall because no one's here yet. So we're gonna try and claim it all for ourselves, selfishly. But there's like 40 different ones you can go in, so will I go in all of them? Probably not, but I want to. So let's take a dip and see how it actually feels. How is it? Yeah. See this little waterfall? It's splashing me a little bit. This one's a little cooler, but maybe it's from this waterfall. Another cool thing is there's all this lush greenery above, which makes you feel like you're in that little jungle setting, and then you have the big valley and mountains behind you too. So it really makes you feel like you're somewhere cool. Even if maybe these hot springs are a little put together, they're not completely natural, but the natural water does come from this spring system, which we'll check out later. It includes some caves, a big river, which is supposed to be really warm, and in the caves there's actually hot springs and warm water and a waterfall as well. So this is like the first part. Maybe it's the most like Instagram, you know, cool to look at, but maybe there'll be some even cooler parts we'll check out later here. A little weak sauce. So we're gonna try our best to explore lots of different hot springs. In my professional advice, it's hotter the higher up you are because the water trickles down, so it has more time to cool off. So we go to the higher ones if you want it to be warmer. Right now we're actually gonna cross this little suspension bridge down here. We're gonna try and explore a little bit more of Vanessa's freezing her butt off, if you guys can even hear me. There's actually a little cave right in here, everybody. We're gonna check it out. Vanessa's gonna film it. It's warm in here. It's actually really cool.
It is.
That cave is so cool. Such a little hidden gem.
We're actually gonna cross the bridge now and go back to where we came, I think. Just look at these views. That massive, massive canyon. I'm hitting my arms on the little things. And it's a suspension bridge, so it actually moves around a little bit. Sorry for the close-up. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. So now we're walking through the cave. We just checked out all those pools. See the beautiful blue river below us. And got my cool headlamp on because we're going somewhere dark. Who looks better? Let me know.
This new area of Tolantongo that we're exploring felt so different than the last. There are waterfalls everywhere and it is so green and lush the closer you get to the river from all of the water collecting down here, and it has more jungly vibes and some more adventure in store because under this waterfall ahead we will enter a cave. That's why we have the headlights, of course, which is very fun and exciting, but it was definitely a little bit difficult to see inside. It also meant that my camera screen fogged up super quickly, which was difficult to record, but the cave was really cool, and there was actually another cave area even deeper underneath the waterfall, which was full of people swimming around and enjoying the rich thermal waters here in Tolantongo.
Alright, so those caves are a little crazy. I definitely should have had a waterproof phone case. I was getting like drenched by this water coming out from the ceiling. Luckily iPhones are pretty waterproof, but enough of that. Look where we are, everybody. This is a gorgeous river. This isn't like some man-made thing or colored or pool. This is a natural freaking river. And it's right in this beautiful area of Tolantongo. And not only is it this color blue, it's supposed to be like thermal. So really warm, like a little bit of a hot spring in a gorgeous blue river. I'm so excited. This is like what you dream of when you travel, if you're like a nature adventure lover. So yeah, we're gonna go down here, check it out, I think, and have a little swim.
Take a train ride just to see you. Ride for hours just to please you.
So are you enjoying this, Vanessa?
Sure am.
What do you like about it?
The beautiful views and the warm water.
Beautiful views, the warm water. Yeah, and it's kind of it's a touristy place, but we have this whole little section of the river to ourselves. You wouldn't even know that there's more people back there unless I show you so. And so there's lots of little pockets where you find peace. It's definitely less quiet and crazy than the cave, so it's a good place to relax. I think so far. Yeah, this is probably my favorite place at the Tolantongo so far.
'Cause you're my home away from being alone.
All good things must come to an end, everybody. Leaving this beautiful blue river. But it's good news because we're gonna eat some food. It's dessert.
So now that you saw everything we did during our one-day tour, let me answer the question, is it worth it? It depends on what you thought of the video, to be completely honest, because for me, it's a case-by-case scenario. There are some instances where it is worth it, where it's not, or where it's debatable. I think it would not be worth it, personally, if you just want to go out there to see a cool, pretty place you saw on Instagram and get some pictures, because it's far away from the city. You're gonna spend 4 hours there and 4 hours back, so about 8 hours in the car just for that experience. And it's a lot of money, being $130 as well, so it would not be worth it for that. If you are like hoping to like a once-in-a-lifetime amazing adventure, it might not be the experience for you either. For me, it was a nice relaxing trip, believe it or not, with some cool adventurous components because the pools were beautiful and cool to relax in and hang out and just chat. And the river was unbelievably cool. It was really an unexpected highlight of our time there to just chill and lounge and, you know, just hang out with Vanessa in the river. So if you're like a couple doing this experience, I think that's probably where it's the most worth it. And it really does make it easy to visit. You just gotta dedicate a whole day. You get picked up, you get taken there and back. They cover like the entry fee. So you really don't have to even like worry about any of the logistics. So is it worth it for you? Let me know in the comments down below. It's a beautiful place, and if it was closer to Mexico City, for me, it would be like an undoubtable worth it experience and trip. But anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to check out the rest of the stuff we're doing in Mexico City and the world. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.